All right, I'll go on the stage and tell these jokes. These guys in business, dress factories, and this salesman, it disappeared. And he wasn't heard from in years. And nobody knew where he disappeared to. Now the owner, he suddenly, he gets an interest in insects. What's the
Entomology.
entomology? Yeah. And he gets very interested in it. And he goes on a safari. He's on an elephant and he's got carriers and this and that. And they're going through a jungle. And what happens? From a little clearing comes out the salesman. He looks at him. Yankovic, it's you? He says, yeah. What are you doing here? And the guy looks down from his elephant seat. He says, I got a crazy interest all of a sudden. I got interested in entomology. Bugs. I collect. Did I throw a hint?
No.
So the guy, you can collect bugs, huh? You pay for a bug? Yeah, if it's a nice one, and if I don't have one like that in my collection, no. He shows him the bug. And the man says, Dad, I already have 2 or 3 of them. You got 2 or 3 of them, huh? I bet you haven't got this one. He says, as a matter of fact, I have. Throw it away. Wait a minute. You got one like this? Yeah? Everything I show you, you already got. Throws it away. The guy on the elephant says, well, I'm glad to have run into you. It's always nice to see your line.
Like your line of wares for salesmen.
Takes a good actor to tell that joke, taking these bugs from various places,
The rabbi goes to
Oh,
the...
you mean when Bunch of Schweig died?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He goes to heaven. He comes up to the controller. The controller says, what's your name? I'm Bunch of Schweig.
Bunch.
Well, wait, let me look it up. He looks through the books. There you go, Bunch of Schweig. Pass it to him. So he says to the controller as he passes into heaven, he says, the first thing I would like to see here is my old rabbi. I love that old man. What's his name? He says, Yankel de Kluge. Yankel? Oh, he's over there. He's on cloud 12. You'll find him easy. Go see him. So Bunch of Schweig goes to cloud 12, and he sees this old man, and he's sitting by a desk, a very humble desk, with his head in his hand, and he's studying. Always he's studying. And the rabbi looks up. Oh, it's you, Schweig? Yeah, Rabbi, it's me. What do you do here? What did I do always? I study. And then Bunches Schweig looks over to the other, a little bit farther away, and there's this magnificent young woman, stripped to the waist and naked below, sitting on a chair, just sitting and looking. Bunches Schweig says, Rabbi, he says, is that your reward? Her. No, I'm her punishment.
Yeah, do the care facility one.
Well, the young man lived with his father. He's very happy with his father. His father is happy with him. But Avtsaluchas, just to spite him, that means, he's going to be transferred to a far city. He comes home and he says, Papa, I'm going to have to find a care facility for you. A care facility. I have to go to Birmingham, Alabama. I can't take care of you. But I'll be very careful. I'll find the right place. Don't worry. So he searches and he searches and he searches. And he finds a place, takes his father there, sets him up, and leaves on his sales trip. So 6 weeks later, he comes back to town. The first place he wants to go to the care facility and see how his father is doing, right? So he gets into the place, and he looks into the rec room. He sees his father from the back, and there's a attendant standing behind him, you know. And he walks up to him, to the side. Papa, oh, it's you. Did you have a good trip? Yeah, it was fine, but tell me, how'd you like it here? He said, how do I like it? It's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. And while he's talking, he's bending over, and the attendant pushes him back. He says, Papa, how's the food? How's the food? Your mother should have cooked as well. The food is wonderful. And he's bending over, you know. And the attendant goes, he says, so you find friends here? I find friends here. Your uncle is here. Joe is here. You know, the guy from the herring factory. Everybody here. We play pinochle. The food is wonderful. Everybody goes to shores. It's wonderful. And as he's speaking, he's leaning over, like in this, and the attendant pushes him back. So his son says, I found the right place, huh? He says, yeah, I love it. It's only one trouble. They don't let you fart. There's this old Jewish man on a train. And next to him, there's a young, nice Gentile guy. And the old man is leaning back. Oh, am I thirsty? Oh, am I thirsty? The young man looks up. Am I thirsty? On and on through the miles. Finally, the young man gets fed up. He goes to the fountain. He gets a paper cup of water, and he brings it back to the old Jew. The old Jew, oh, thank you. He drinks it. Was I thirsty?